Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brianna, and I'm a first-year medical student at a DO school. Today is Saturday. It's the start of finals week. I'm here at school because I have a practice exam for anatomy. So basically, I'm just going to be studying anatomy all day today and tomorrow. And you guys know anatomy is my favorite, so it's going to be so much fun. Wish me luck. This week is going to be so tough. Prepare for all the tears because I know they're coming. So I just got home from the anatomy lab. It's a little bit after 3:30 now. And guys, I really don't know how I'm gonna pass this test on Monday because I know nothing. It's 2 days before the exam and I literally know nothing. I know none of the 9 weeks of material that we've gone over. When I took the practice exam today, I got a 3 out of 21. 3 out of 21. How did I let myself get to this point? How do I know so little? I went to the lab with my friend today and she basically taught me like the heart, the posterior medius diaphragm, like everything that I was supposed to learn in anatomy over the last 9 weeks. She had to try to teach it to me in like 2.5 hours. So I don't know. It's 2 days before the exam and I feel like I'm trying to learn 9 weeks of material for the first time right now. And seriously, I don't know. I really don't know how I'm at this point, but hopefully it all works out because, you know, I'd like to not fail it. If I do fail it, I don't think it'll be the end of the world, but I'd really like not to fail it. So I'm just going to be studying for the rest of the night and I will just catch up with you guys whenever I do. I have a feeling it's going to be after the final for donor. And hopefully I'm not crying at that point, but who knows? I will probably be crying at that point. Exam is over now, and let me just recap what the last 2 days looked like. In the last clip, I told you guys that I was basically trying to learn 9 weeks of material for anatomy in the span of 2 days, and that's exactly what happened, okay? Over the last 2 days, I am shocked at how much I learned and how much got into my brain, because when I took the practice exams yesterday, I took 3 of them and I got higher than an 88 on all 3 of them. So when I walked into that exam today, I was feeling so confident. I was like, there is no way I'm gonna fail this thing. There's just no way. And if anything, I might even ace this thing. I mean, probably a B, but I might even ace it. And this is why I don't walk into exams feeling confident. Because then when you walk in feeling confident and then you realize you probably didn't do that great, you feel even worse. Guys, I choked and it's just so disappointing. At the very end of the exam, the professors were like, all right, I'm gonna give you 90 more seconds, you know, change anything you want to change, fix anything you want to fix. And I thought it was an excellent idea to just change some of my answers at the last minute because I was doubting myself. And then I talked to my friends about it and guess what? The first answer I wrote was right. So tell me why I changed so many of my answers in that 90 seconds. Like, I would think I learned my lesson by now. Never change your first answer. But I did. And now there are like probably 20 questions that I got wrong. But can't be sad about it because I have another exam in a couple of hours and I have to prepare for that one. So it is what it is. Honestly, even if I got 20 wrong, I think I still may have passed, just very barely passed. Like I've been saying over and over again, I just want to pass. I will catch you guys up later after I finish the rest of my exams for the day and yeah. So quick update, I just finished my herp and imaging exam. You know, they really weren't that bad. I might have aced one of them, or I might have aced both of them, or maybe I didn't ace either of them. I can't really tell, but all I'm saying is at this point, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to like lay down, maybe watch some Netflix, but my friend is coming over right now so we can study for our next exam tomorrow. And I just, I don't really feel like it. I just don't want to. So it's 9:30 now. Between 4 and 8 p.m. I was studying for the CSA with my friend, and some of it went really well and some of it went not so well. I still feel like there's so much that I don't know, and my CSA is tomorrow, so I kind of feel unprepared, although I always feel unprepared, and I end up doing well anyway, so I don't know. Maybe I just need to stop doubting myself so much, but it's hard to not doubt yourself when you feel like there's so much information that you just don't know. But for the next hour and a half, I think I'm just going to look over the rubrics and study over my notes and try to ingrain things into my brain and memorize them. But I'm probably going to call it a night by 11 o'clock because I haven't been sleeping well the last few nights. So I would prefer to get a good night's sleep tonight because I definitely don't want to be tired during my CSA tomorrow because in my opinion, the CSA is arguably the most important final exam that I'm going to take. It's most important to me that I do well on that one. Obviously, I want to do well on all of them, but if I had to pick the one that is the most important, in my opinion, it would be the clinical skills assessment. So I definitely want to be well rested and prepared for it. But yeah, I'm just going to keep studying for the next hour and a half or so, and then I'll call it a night. And then tomorrow, I have my history taking exam, and then I have my CSA, and hopefully both of those go well. And I guess you guys will find out how they go tomorrow after dinner. I'm not crying. That's progress. If you've watched my previous block week videos, you would know that in block week number 1, I cried on Monday. And then in block week part 2, I cried on Tuesday. And now it's Tuesday and I'm not crying. I'm not saying I'm not going to cry at all this week because it's possible that I still will, but this is a start. I haven't cried yet. And I actually feel pretty good about how things went today. Do I think I aced every single part of my exam today? No, maybe not. But I think I aced enough of it, and I think I've aced enough things over block 1 and block 2 that I could afford to kind of screw some things up. You know what I mean? Not that I want to, but if we're talking purely grades here, I could afford to like do poorly on some and still do really well this semester in clinical skills. So I'm really happy about that. I'm like super pumped right now. I really thought I was gonna be sad because I thought I knew nothing. And it was like the last hour before the exam, I just tried to like cram everything into my brain and things started to get in there. You know, I'd really like to celebrate and be happy, but kind of can't because now I have to start studying for my next set of exams. But we're almost there, guys. We're more than halfway done with the exams this week and I am feeling okay. It's Wednesday now. I woke up at 8:30, but of course didn't get out of bed until 10. I haven't done any studying yet because even though I know I only have 2 finals left, one of them is really gonna be super duper tough, and 9 weeks of lectures is a lot and I'm just not mentally prepared to start yet. So I'm gonna procrastinate by folding this giant pile of laundry and then I will try to start studying after. So although I've been studying for the last couple hours, I'm really not sure how effective those last couple hours have been. I'm feeling really overwhelmed by the amount of material, so I'm having a hard time figuring out where I should start, what I should really be focusing on, because I mean there's like 3,500 slides of material that we're being tested on this block just for this one exam. And although the professors say use the learning objectives to guide your studying, there's like over 100 of them, so it's just I don't know how to study this volume of material in such a short period of time. So I think I need to take a break because I'm at a point where I'm just kind of over it. So I think I'm just gonna go to the gym, and after my workout I'll feel a little bit more motivated to get things done. Okay guys, so it's 10 o'clock now, Wednesday night, and I am feeling unusually calm, which is a bit concerning because I feel like I should be really stressed out right now considering the fact that I probably only know about 10% of the material that's going to be on the exam, and I only have like 1 day left to study, so I feel like I should be a lot more worried, but I'm just not. And that's probably a bad sign because usually when this happens, when I'm unusually calm, when I should be stressed, it means that I'm a ticking time bomb and I'm just waiting for one more terrible thing to happen before I start spiraling. You know what I mean? I don't understand how people can learn this amount of material in such a short period of time. And I know I say that every single time, but seriously, like this is 9 weeks of material that I'm trying to study just for this one exam. This material that I'm studying right now is entirely different from the material that I was being tested on in my earlier finals this week. This is entirely different and it's just a lot. And I feel like I'm kind of at a point where I am so tired and so over it that I have no energy left to be stressed about this or worried about this. So I am just kind of zen, but also burnt out at the same time. So like I'm zen and I'm burnt out. Does that make any sense? Probably not, but it's how I'm feeling right now. But you know, I have a feeling that tomorrow night, the night right before the exam, is when the panic is going to set in because holy guacamole, this is a lot of material. I've only gone through the stuff that I've been semi-comfortable with, and the stuff that I'm semi-comfortable with is probably only like 30 of the questions out of 100. So the bulk of the material that is going to take up the test, I haven't even looked at yet. I just don't know what to say anymore. So it's 2:30 now. I am just starting to study for my OMK exam tomorrow. Earlier this morning, I got out of bed at like 10. It was kind of rough. Got up later than I wanted to, but it happens. And then my friend came over and I was helping her study for her CSA because she was feeling really nervous and really unprepared. So I took some time off from studying for my exam to help her study for hers. And hopefully it was helpful in some way whatsoever. Yeah, now I'm looking over EKGs very quickly. For my last exam, I was like really good at EKGs. And now I'm looking at these EKGs again and I feel like I forgot everything I knew. So I feel like that's the case for everything that I've learned over the last 9 weeks. That's where I'm at. I'm really over it. I wish I could just take the exam and get it over with, and then my grade is whatever it is, you know what I mean? Well, guys, I am finished with my last 2 final exams. The semester is over and I freaking survived it. This semester took everything out of me. Everything out of me, and I can't even feel that excited because I am so freaking exhausted right now. Like, this week sucked so much, and I'm just glad it's over with. I don't know when I'll find out about my grades, but I will let you guys know once I do. I know for a fact that I passed my first final. The second exam that I took today, all I'm saying is what the actual was that exam. That's all I'm saying about it. But anyway, guys, I'm so happy the semester is over. I have 3 weeks off. I don't really know what I'm gonna vlog during that time. Maybe I'll vlog what I do in my free time, but I don't really know if you guys would be interested in that because I'm really not that interesting of a person. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for sticking with me this whole freaking semester. I am so glad it is over. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.